So let's continue with the next question. If the file foo contains 9 lines, where each line has the number of the line from 1 to 9. So line 1 has number 1, line 2 has number 2, and so on up to 9. There are 9 lines. What is the output of the command cut foo foo foo, and then pipe to sort reverse, and then head -4, tail -1. This is a bit simpler than the previous example that we saw before, because that was with sort, but with cut it is easier because we know that it takes several files and it will output the content of the first file and then the content of the second file and then the content of the third file. So this is 1, 2, 3, 9, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 9. And then the command sort is going to sort them in reverse order. So the biggest number will be on the top. So we will have 3 9s, 3 8s, 3 7s, and so on. And head -4 is going to get the first 4 lines. First 4 lines and 3 9s and 1 8. And then tail 1 is going to get 1 line from these 4 lines, the last line, which is 8. So I think the correct answer should be this one, 8. But it is always better to check to make sure. So let us try to check this. So it has 9 lines, and then cut 9, 9, 9. It is going to output the content of the first file, and then the content of the second file, and then the content of the third file. And now if we say sort, it is going to sort them, but actually we have sort R with in reverse order. So it has 999, and then 888, and then 777, and so on. And then we get head -4, and then it is getting the first 4 lines, and then tail -1, tail -1, which is the last line from these 4 lines, which is 8. So the correct answer is 8, or should be 8. Okay. What will be displayed if we execute this command in an empty directory? Echo star. What do you think? Just make a guess.
I think star. B.
Yes, right. Star. Because if the directory has some files, then this star will be replaced with the file names in this directory. But if the directory is empty, then there is nothing to be. Shell cannot replace this with anything. So it will pass this as an argument to the command echo, and then echo will just display star. Yeah, let's try it actually. So if I say echo star, this is not an empty directory. The star will be replaced by shell with this 9. And if there are other files with the names of other files as well. But if the directory is empty, then echo star is just star, because nothing. There are no files, so shell cannot replace this with the names of the files, and it will just pass it as an argument to the command echo. What will be displayed if we execute this command? Echo date, and then we redirect the output to ls, and then another command here, cut ls, and we send the output to this. So what will be displayed if we execute these commands? What do you think?
I think it may be A 115.
This one, A?
Yes.
Why? Where did it find this 115?
Because the command echo date ls. This command write the text date in a file named ls.
Right. Yes. So it will create the file ls, which contains this this word. Okay.
Yes, and then the
okay. Okay. You are almost right, but if this was a pipe, then you would be right, because the output of the command cut ls will show the content of ls and will pipe it to the command wc. But this is not a pipe. This is a redirection operator. So it is again the same as here. So this wc is a file. It creates a file wc that contains just the content of so the content of ls, of file ls, will be redirected to the file wc, and there will be no output at all. So I think the right answer should be this one. So nothing will be displayed. So let us check it. Actually, echo date ls, and then cut ls wc. So you see there is no output because we have this file wc that is created. So this cut, let's see what is. So yes, the file ls contains this line, and now cut wc. Now the content of this file is redirected to the file with this name. So another file is created, and there is no output. If it was like this with a pipe, now this is a command now, because on the right side of the pipe there is a command. On the left side of the pipe is a command. On the right side there is a command. But here on the right side of redirection operator is a file. So shell is interpreting this one as a file name because it expects a file after this redirection operator. So if it was a pipe, actually 1, 1, and 5, and your first answer would be correct. 1, 1, and 5. Because this WC shows the number of lines, the number of what else? The number of bytes, the number of lines, the number of words. So there is one line, there is one word, and there are 5 characters. there are 5 characters. But now this date, how comes that it has 5 characters? It does not have 5 characters. It has 4 characters, but the command echo appends an end of line after when it writes something. It also appends end of line. End of line is another character, and so the file ls. The file ls actually has 5 characters. These 4 characters here, and there is also an end of line here. End of line is another character, so there are 5 characters. But for this case, nothing is outputted because just the content of this file is redirected to this file, and there is nothing to be displayed. By the way, let me try. Do I have? Yes. Let me show you some commands that are funny in Linux. Funny, not funny, but for example, I'm going to install the command sl. And SL is like ls, but in the reverse. If you mistype ls and instead type sl, watch what happens. It is a steam locomotive, steam locomotive, locomotive naval. But I have to install it first with the command apt install, and then the name of the package sl. And I use sudo because I'm not as a root here, so I need to get super user permissions first. Okay, let's do some other questions. How many words will the file cow contain if we execute the command touch dog pig cat and then ls cow? Actually, it should be if we execute the command in an empty directory. So we should be in an empty directory. Yeah, what do you think? So this is going to create a file with the name cow.
Yeah.
And
yes.
now
It's 3.
3. You think
Then
3? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let us check.
Okay.
Empty directory. Now we have created these 3 files, and now what was that? Cow. And now let's see what has cow inside. You see, it has cow itself. So it has 4. So the right answer is 4, actually. Why? Because we should know how this redirection works. So when the shell looks at this redirecting operator, it knows that it has a file on the right side. It creates that file first, creates an empty file, and then it executes this command, and the content of the output of this command is saved in this file. But it creates the empty file first, and then executes this command, and then the output of the command is redirected to the file. And when the command ls is executed, this file already exists, it's created. And so it will be listed by the command ls. So the right answer is actually 4. It's 4. So it is tricky. Unless you try it, you get it wrong. If the file X has 10 lines and file Y has 20 lines, how many lines will be added into the file Z when we execute the command sort XY and then save it to Z, and then add -5 Y and store it to Y, and then sort XYZ and store it to save it to Z. This seems like tricky as well. So this has 10 lines. This has 20 lines. So the file Z is going to contain 30 lines. 30 lines. Now, this is going to get the first 5 lines of the file Y and storing them to the file Y. So after this, file Y is going to have 5 lines, I think. 5 lines, and then this is 10, this is 5, this is 30. All of these lines are going to be saved to the file Z. So 30 and 10, 40, 45. I think the right answer should be 45. Do you agree? Actually, we have to check it because otherwise we may be wrong. I don't know. So I'm generating 10 lines and saving them to the file X. So X has 10 lines. Now let's generate 20 lines and store them to the file Y. So Y has 20 lines. Now the commands were and let's check how many lines are on the file Z. What was the question here? Oh, this is strange. X has 10 lines. Oh, why is empty? Why is it empty? Okay, let's create again the file y. Now it has 20 lines, and then let's do this command step by step. Remove the file z. Okay. Now we have only x and y. Cut x, cut y. Now let's try the first command. And after this, z has 20 line, 30 lines. After this, that has 30 lines. Now, this is a comment, so it is not executed. I just want to see this step by step. Now, let's try this one. Yes, it is generating 5 lines. And store it to y. Oh, this is in this okay, let's say that this is empty. Now sort x, y, and z. It has 40 because this has 30 lines, this is 10 lines, and this is empty. It has 0 lines. But when we redirect it to z, you know what happens? Again, this shows how this redirection operator works. So what does shell when it sees this redirection operator? It creates this file and makes it empty. So this is why we get an empty y after redirecting. So the shell is looking at this redirection operator, and then it creates an empty file with this name. So y at 20 lines had 20 lines, but shell is creating another file while y with the name y, which is empty. And now when this command had -5y, this y is empty when this command is executed. So nothing is outputted by this command, and so it is stored nothing into this file. So after this command, the file y is empty. And again, here, it is looking at this redirection operator, and then it creates a file z with empty content. So it creates an empty z file. And then it is sorting the content of x, which has 10 lines. This has 0 lines, and this also has 0 lines. And so at the end, the file z will contain only 10 lines. So the correct answer is 10, actually. Very tricky. And this to test it, you can be mistaken very easily. What would be this? Let's see another command. Fun command. Command Fortune. Okay. Okay. So this command Fortune duke se tan Faljar Fortune. So it gives some kind of interesting sayings. Actually, these are listed in a file, and it finds a random one and displays. So whenever we execute this command Fortune, we may get some random saying, kind of interesting or funny saying. The world is coming to an end, save your buffers. Being schizophrenic is better than living alone. So this is like a kind of poetry. So whenever, if you're going to America, bring your own food. So it displays some interesting sayings. Okay, let's go back to the quiz. What will be displayed if we execute this command in an empty directory? Touch.a, .b, AA, BB, ZZ, and then Z takes this star value, and then echo star. So what do you think is the correct answer from this?
I think it's star C.
This one.
Yes.
Actually, I think that it is D. It is this one, but let's try. So first of all, we need an empty directory. It is empty directory, and then touch dot A dot B AA BB AA BB ZZ ZZ and then Z equals star, and then echo Z. So what happens? This command touch is creating these 5 files, but the files that start with a dot are hidden files, so they are not normally shown unless we use the option -a, which is list all. Even the hidden ones, the ones that start with a dot. This is called dot in English, or you can call it point, but usually it is called dot. And also these are called dashes, dash. I call it usually minus, but actually the correct word is dash. So this is a dot and this is a dash. Anyway, and then the second command, we create this variable z, and we give it this value star. And then when we execute this command echo, shell is doing a variable expansion here. So instead of this variable, it is replacing its value, which is star. And then it does another expansion, because expansions are recursive. So we have echo star. It is going to replace the star with all the names of the files in the current directory, but it does not include the hidden files. So it includes only the visible files. And so the result is that the names of these three files will be shown. So this is the correct output. So it is this one. Because the catch is that here this is a star without it is a star without this quotation marks, because if it was like this, then of course it is going to display a star, but because this single quotes prevent shell expansion, so this star is not going to be expanded by the shell. But without quotes, this is going to be expanded by the shell, and so it is going to show the names of the files. So here is, and this $z actually contains the content of the variable, and the content of the variable is only this star, not this quotation mark. These quotation marks are just to denote where the string starts and where it ends. So in this case, it is this one, the correct answer. If foo is a script which contains the line term equal Linux export term, what will be displayed if we execute the command term vt100.foo echo term? Again, this is a little bit advanced question, because we have not started with scripts yet, but it is not so difficult to find the correct answer, because we can test it. So foo is a script that contains this line. We can create a script that contains this line. So let me install Nano actually. Save, exit, and now in order to execute this script, we have to make it executable. We make it executable by change mode +X. Oh. Now it is executable, and now we will try this command. So we are giving this variable this value, VT100. And then we are executing this script. And inside this script, we have term Linux and export term. So this is a variable with the same name, but actually it is another variable. It is a different variable because when this script is executed, it creates a subshell. A subshell is created. And in that subshell, there is this variable with the name term, but it is different from the variable of this shell. So in this shell, we have this variable term with this value. And in the subshell that is created when we execute this script, we have this variable term with the value Linux, but it is another variable actually. And after the script is executed, the environment of the subshell is erased as well. And at this command, we are back at the current shell. And when we say echo, what is the value of this variable term? Actually, it is this variable because this variable is in the current shell. So the value that will be displayed is this one, VT100, not this one. This is a bit advanced question, but for this moment. Okay, I think this should be easy. What displays this command? What is displayed by this command? So we have here arithmetic expansion. So we have this dollar and then double parenthesis and then closing double parenthesis. This is an arithmetic expression, and it is going to be evaluated by the shell as an arithmetic expression. Now, this is a division, but it is an integer division without decimal point. So 7 divided by 3 is actually just 2. So because it is an arithmetic division. And this is the remainder.
Yes, and 7% 3. Calculate the remainder of the division of 7 by 3. So the result is 1. So
yes. So the answer here is.
So the answer it should be 3.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Yes, because this is 2 and this is the remainder is 1. 2 plus 1 is 3.
Yes.
We can test it, but it is easy. Yes. The command ps and then -a or -a, capital A, shows a list of processes ordered by process ID, which is the first column and is separated by empty space from the second column. Which of these commands will show process IDs of the first 5 last started processes? Processes with the biggest field, process ID. First, let's try this command and see what is the output that it gives. So it is giving a list of processes, but sorted by the process ID. So the smallest process ID is on the top, and then the other processes, they are increasing. And the process ID is in the first column. Now the question is, which of these commands will show the 5 last started processes?
I think it's A.
Yes, because this gets the 5 last lines, and then this is getting the first field using empty space as a delimiter. We can try. There is something wrong. Something wrong. It is possible that this is the correct answer, because this also gets the 5 last lines. But why this is not correct? Because here we have many spaces, and here we have a space as well. So if we are going to use space as a delimiter, then the first field is going to be empty, and this is going to be the second field. So we have a space here, and because we have a space and the space is used as a delimiter, then the first field is going to be empty. It is here, and then this is the second field. So if we try, for example, to take the second field, in this case it is correct, but because it is the first field is before the first space, and so all the first fields are empty. The first field is empty for all the lines. So that's why it just gives 5 empty lines, because all. Okay, so I think the other option that might be correct is this one, because this is taking the 5 last lines, but instead of cut, it is using sed streamline editor, and this is doing substitution. And and actually it is deleting something. Let's try it. Maybe this is not correct either. Yeah, this is not correct, because it is deleting empty spaces, any number of empty spaces starting, and then it is deleting the process ID here, because here we are matching a digit, any number of digits, so it is deleting. So probably this is the correct answer, but it has to be corrected. This should be the second field. What is this tag? Let's check this. Wow. I think most probably this command tag is displaying the content of the file in reverse order. It is so maybe this is reversing the order of the lines, and then we are taking the biggest ones here, and then okay, let's try this command. Yeah, is this correct? These are not the biggest. Because it is taking just 5 digits here. So this is not correct either, because this tag is reversing the order. Cut is showing the files of the lines of the file in the order, in the correct order, but tag is showing them in a reverse order. And then if we get the first 5, this is almost correct, but now we are just taking the first 5 bytes here from each line, which is not the correct, does not give the correct answer. So let's try this one.
It can be that one because the NL in the end
Yes.
numbers the lines, but does not provide the last PIDs.
Yes, you are right. This is wrong. Yes, because it gets the smallest 5 PIDs. Yes, it cannot be. So most probably this is the correct answer. Yes, A should be the correct answer, but it should be corrected. So it should we should take the second field, actually, not the first field. Yes. So the questions sometimes are not correct. Let's see some other funny command. There is a command cowsay, and let's install it. So it is just showing a cow and then the text that we are giving. And we can combine this command with fortune, for example, fortune, and then the output of command fortune is piped to command cowsay. If the human brain were so simple that we could understand it, we would be so simple we couldn't. So okay, let's continue with the quiz. what will be displayed if we execute this command? Echo good day world, and then we pipe it to the command transliterate with the option -d, with the option -c, and then W.
So the echo good day world.
This is going to, it is going to display
good day and word. That tr -d -c w, the tr command translate, I think.
Yeah, translate or transliterate, yes.
Deleting characters.
Yes, -d is for deleting characters, yes. And most probably it is going to delete this one, but I'm not sure about this option. I don't remember this one. So it can be this one. It can be,
or maybe the D, the W.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe because this is okay. Delete everything except this character. Maybe. And the easy way to find out is to try this command. To find out the correct answer. Yes, W, because this C maybe changes the meaning. So don't delete this character, but delete everything different from this character. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, C is complement. Complement means everything except this one. Delete everything except this one. And -d is for delete. Yes. Echo 1, 2, 3 pipe to WC -c. So what is the correct answer?
Okay, echo 1, 2, 3.
This is counting, and with -c it is counting the number of characters. And how many characters are here?
3 characters.
Yes, 3 characters. So the correct answer is 4, because echo appends a new line. Because echo is appending a new line to this. So echo is displaying the argument. We are giving this string as an argument to echo, but after displaying the argument, it appends a new line as well. So yeah, we can check it. So it is this one. So echo, here we have 1, 2, 3 characters, but we also have here a new line. So if we want to suppress the new line, I think it is this one. So with the option -n, don't append the new line. We are telling echo not to append the new line. And this is how it looks. 1, 2, 3, and then we have the prompt immediately, because there is no new line after the output. But without the option -n, we also have a new line here. We can test it with this one. With the option -n, there are 3 characters, because it is just printing this argument. But without the option -n, it appends a new line as well. So the correct answer is 4 in this case. What is the content of file if we execute this command? Echo A, save it to file X. Echo B, append it to file X. Move XY and redirect to file.
Mm.
So this command creates the file X that contains one line with A, contains just one A. And then this command is going to append a B to the
end of
file
file
X. Yes. So the file X contains two lines, one A and one B. Now we say move XY. It is going to rename the file X, and the name of the file will become Y. But now, what is on this file? A and then B, nothing, empty. A, the file doesn't exist, or B?
I think A and then B.
But yes, but why? I think it is this one, empty, because this command move X to Y has no output. So we are redirecting the output of this command. We are redirecting it to this file.
Yes,
but this command has no output. It just does not give any message at all. It just does the move from X to Y, and then. So I think this should, yeah. Let's check it. And then cut file. It is empty. So. Oops. So this should be the correct answer. Now, this is similar to a question that we seen before. Touch dot A, dot B, AA, BB, ZZ. It is creating 5 files here. And then Z, in the variable Z, we are storing this string, star. And then echo this variable. But in this case, we are using this single quotes. So what should be the correct output of this command? What do you think? ZZ, $Z, nothing, AABBZZ, or star?
I think it $Z.
Yes, why?
Because the command touch dot A dot B AABB ZZ creates 5 files in the current directory.
Yes.
Which are 2 hidden files and 3 visible ones. 2 hidden files are data A and dot B, and the visible files are AABB ZZ.
Yes.
And then it's the command that is the command z equal star. And
this is a variable. Yeah.
Yes, variable star. And this command assign the little string star to the variable to that z.
So
And
yeah.
Okay. And
So
yes, continue. I know the answer.
This single quotes prevent shell expansion. So normally, without these single quotes, this $z will be replaced by a star as a shell expansion or shell replacement, and then the star would be replaced by the names of the files. But these single quotes prevent the shell expansion, and so what will be passed as an argument to the command echo is just this string $z, and so echo will just print $z, and we can actually we have tested, I think, but we can test it again. So it is just printing $z. Let's see some other commands, some funny commands. So this is just printing with big letters. This is called ASCII art. Okay. Or yeah, we can try this one, but it is not going to look nice because there are too many letters. Okay. I think we can, or let's see this last question and then stop for today, and then continue another time. Okay.
Okay.
What displays this command? ls user bin, and then sort, and then head -30, and then tail, and then wc -l.
Okay.
So this command wc, what it is used for?
The wc.
It is word count. wc is short for word count. But with the option -l, it is counting what? What is counting? It is counting only the lines. So okay.
Yes, counts the numbers of the line.
Yeah, it is counting the number of lines from the previous command. So this command is outputting something, and we are sending it to the command wc -l. So okay, what do you think it is going to print?
The number 10.
You are right. Because this ls is going to print a lot of things, many lines, or actually Yeah, but when we sort, there are going to be a lot of lines, and then this is going to take only 30 lines from the top, and this is going to take only 10 lines from these 30 lines, from the bottom of these 30 lines, and then this is going to count, but we know that it is going to be 10. Yes. And actually, let us check this. Yes, 10 lines. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's stop for today and continue another time.
Okay.